Hey guys, Huzzy bringing you another video. So today's video is something that is not League of Legends, it's not Counter-Strike Go, it's just something a bit different. It's either.io. So recently, the past month, this website has become popular from YouTubers and stuff like that to kind of gauge what people would do. You know, would they rather do this or would rather they do that? And it also gives you the results of what other people do. So I thought I'd just randomly do an episode, see how it goes, and maybe I'll do a couple of episodes depending how well this video is taken. So let's begin. You'll understand the premise very quickly. So would I rather never be able to wear shoes or not be able to touch anything red? Okay, so if I can't have shoes, obviously discomfort, but technically I could still wear socks. See, this is what you're going to have to think. I could still wear socks, and you can get pretty thick socks, so I could be okay and not be able to touch anything red. What do I touch red that I really like? Ketchup, I guess. Would you count Summer's Fruit Squash as red? That's like the drink I always drink. Red hair. I do have gingery hair, so I wouldn't be able to touch my own hair technically. I don't think that's a good thing, not being able to touch anything red. And I can still wear socks. So we're going to go with we're never going to be able to wear shoes again, which most people disagree with. God, that's actually really surprising. Anyway, let's go into the next question. I'm actually surprised. Wow, okay. So, would I rather have nipples that constantly change colours like a disco light, or have nipples that look like diamonds? Both have their advantages. I'd say both are a party trick, you know, whip them out in a party. Hey, you've got people looking. But what would be more... I think the light thing would be annoying, because if you're wearing any shirt, like a light coloured shirt, you'd be able to see the lights coming through. Where if they're just like diamonds, then you could hide them, but then it'd be like, hey, I got nipple diamonds. So we're going to go with the diamonds. I'd say, yeah, most people are agreeing with me. But yeah, the lights thing, that would get really annoying really fast. Next one, and by the way, if you hear the wind, it's crazy windy outside, so I apologise. Next one is, if you knew you were going to fail a test, would you rather rip up the exam paper or walk out laughing? Okay, I'll be honest, I've actually been close to do both of these things. What would be more... You've got to kind of think, when it's this type of situation, you've got to think about what would people think around you. If you rip up your exam paper, people are going to be thinking, oh god, that guy's lost it. If you walk out laughing, then they're probably going to go, he's either aced it or he's just given up. So we're going to go out, walk out laughing, always have a good time. 82% of people agree, so that's a pretty good one. I imagine, yeah. But anyway, next one is, this is a tough question. So there are some tough questions in this. Would you rather have a very attractive spouse that treats you badly? So in my case, it would be a wife that treats me badly, or have an ugly spouse that adores you? See, I don't like this question, because I don't like the word adore. I know, like, I'm gonna go with the right one. I'm gonna go with have an ugly spouse that adores you. But I'd rather be in a relationship that you both treat each other equally. Like, to me, that's what it was. So it's a bit of a weird question. I'd rather go with have an ugly one that likes you, that, you know, that doesn't treat me bad. I think that's more important than looks, myself. Next one is, would you rather maintain eye contact with another person while eating a banana, or move your head down to a banana? Ba 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 banana, ba 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 banana, oh ba 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 banana. All right, we're gonna go with maintain eye contact. Yeah. Next one is, would I rather die in a zombie apocalypse or die in a nuclear war? Okay. Death questions. What would I rather? So, zombie apocalypse. Okay, so first thing to say, I've got to get it out of my mind. I'm not surviving this situation. So would I rather potentially survive a little bit in an apocalypse, but then eventually get caught by zombies and probably tear to shreds and eaten? Or would I rather probably die instantly with a nuclear blast? We're going to go with the nuclear blast. Like, zombies... I don't want zombies. Like, if it was, would I rather try and survive, then I probably would have gone zombies. But anyway, next one is, would I rather be a tomboy or a girly girl? It's kind of a hard question for me to answer considering I've been a dude my whole life. Very much a dude. So I'm going to go tomboy because I'm like the opposite of a girly girl. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd question to answer as a guy. Next one is, if you were about to die in 5 minutes, would you rather do everything you want in those 5 minutes or call your family? Oh my god. But like, okay, so what's going through my head is, what could I do in 5 minutes? What could I do in 5 minutes that would mean more than calling my family? I don't know if there is anything. And like, the things I'm thinking about is like, oh, look at the sun for the last time. You know, go outside, have fresh air. I could do that stuff while calling my family. So we're going to go a call with family because a lot of the stuff I can do while calling them. Or then there's another part, like, if I'm with my family, so say right now a doctor runs into my room and goes, you're going to die in 5 minutes, I'd have to call my family. But if he runs in the house at 8 o'clock at night, then my family are here. So it's a bit of a weird question, but we're going to go and call my family. Most people agree. Next one is, oh god, would you rather brutally assault a police officer or brutally assault a well-known gang member? Like what? Like a gang member, duh. Like seriously, 37% of people would assault a police. What is wrong with the world, man? Like, Jesus. Sometimes, like, these things sometimes mess with my head because I'm like, what is wrong with people? Anyway, next one would be, or would I rather, spend a year alone in a deep-sea submarine, spend a year alone in a space station? Space. 100%. I do want to go space sometime in my life. I do think in my lifetime they are going to offer packages that you can go up to space, kind of like a holiday, but they'll be very expensive. I am hoping to do one of those in my life, because I just want the view. I want to wake up in the morning in space, look out of my window, and see the Earth. To me, I want that. So we're going to go space station, 100%. You know, the year alone thing, as long as I have a computer, I can play stuff. You know, I'm okay. So we're going to go with that. Next one is, oh my god, no! This is going to tear the universe apart. Would I rather have Pokemon be real or superheroes exist? Okay, here's the thing. We've all daydreamed or had dreams of either being a Pokemon trainer, if you grew up in the 90s at least you have, or you'll be a superhero. So here's my thought process. I've thought about this. This is a well-trained thought. If Pokemon are real, technically I could get a Pokemon. I could become a Pokemon trainer, because anybody can become a Pokemon trainer. You know, the guy that goes and catches 6 Weedles, you've got to question his intelligence, but he's still a Pokemon trainer. So anybody can become one. If superheroes exist, that doesn't make me a superhero. You know, one, the world gets a lot more dangerous if superheroes exist. I wish they did. I wish I'd be an earthbender, but still, that doesn't necessarily make me a superhero. So we're going to go with have Pokemon be real, because I could be a Pokemon trainer. But look how close that is. That's really close. I don't think these people thought that, you know, that doesn't make you a superhero, you know, but you could be a Pokemon trainer. Next one is, okay, would you rather always look 8 months pregnant? I might already be like that. Anyway, next one is always have a black eye. This is awkward. As a guy, it's again a bit awkward. Because, yeah, I've got some extra weight, but not exactly 8 months pregnant weight. Well, I always have a black eye. So what, like, okay, you walk into a room and people go, well, I guess as a guy, they won't go, you're pregnant. They'll just think you're fat, like really fat. Or if you have a black eye, they'll always go, oh, what happened? I'm going to go with black eye, because then I could just make up funny stories all the time. Like, yeah, a pirate just walked up and punched me. Or the next day, yeah, a shark banged me with his nose. So we're going to go with a black eye. You can just tell more elaborate stories, I think. Next one is, would you rather only speak in questions or only speak in movie quotes? Ooh, this is a hard one. Okay, so so what I'm thinking in my head, again, is... Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you ever watch that show, they have a part that they actually do both of these, but they mainly do the questions one. The questions one, it can work, but it makes everything awkward. Movie quotes, if you do it correct and if you do it right, you'll look really cool sometimes. So we're going to go with movie quotes. Most people agree. So yeah, you can do it. Like, you know, if you throw out a Top Gun reference or something like that, they'll go, you know, not bad. Next one is, would you rather... I guess, would you rather be a 80s child star actor or a 60s one-hit wonder? Ooh, okay, that's kind of hard. So 60s one-hit wonder. So I think I already know the answer to this question. 60s one-hit wonders, I can't remember any of them. You know, that's the thing with a one-hit wonder. You don't remember them. 80s child star actors, when you actually think about them, a lot of them are mucked up. Like, you know, drug use and all that stuff. Like was it Macaulay Culkin or whatever his name is, the guy that did Home Alone? He kind of messed himself up a lot, and he was a childhood actor, I think, in the late 80s, early 90s. But he still is really rich. So we're going to go with that. And I imagine if you're an 80s childhood actor, you're probably not going to get bugged that much when you're an adult. You know, you'll probably have an okay, normal life. So we'll go with that. Next one. Would you rather have a drunk personal driver or a thieving, or have a thieving maid / nanny? We're going to go with the having a thieving maid / nanny. And even though people are going to think less of me here, or whatever, I think drink driving is one of the worst things you can do. Like, I've known people that have, well, my sister knows of somebody that unfortunately passed due to getting hit by a drunk driver. I think it's just moronic if you're going to drink drive. But the other thing is, my dad, and here's where people will go, really? My dad grew up in South Africa, and back then it was a lot of a different time, and they actually did have a living house maid living with them. And apparently one of them actually did used to steal stuff. And it's not as bad as a drink driver. So we're going to go with that one. I think it's just more logical. 47% of people encourage drink driving. Like, don't do it. Next one is... Oh, wow. If you could only attend one of the two, go to or would you rather? Okay, so the Super Bowl was last night. I watched it. I didn't even go to university today because obviously I watched all of it. And a lot of people were surprised when I say I prefer NFL, American football, to pretty much every other sport. You know, I'm from England. I've lived here most of my life. I don't enjoy football, soccer, watching it very much. I used to play it to a very high level. I've never enjoyed watching it. So I'd go to the Super Bowl hands down. But again, that's pretty damn close. Next one is, would you rather... Oh, God. Be near deaf or hear everything 2 minutes later? And then there's a thing underneath, like a little extra detail that says, if you're near death, you cannot use a device to help you hear. Everything will be completely muffled for the rest of your life. I think it's going to have to be hear everything 2 minutes later, because you can tell people, you know, my hearing's mucked up, it's something with my brain, the link has gone, and I hear everything 2 minutes later. So people would know, you can tell people. Also, would it really matter if you're listening to, say, music? Or if you're really smart, like I could do this easily, you can delay a video by 2 minutes, but play the audio 2 minutes before. You could do that easily, and then you have it perfectly synced up. Like, you can get around the system. So we're going to go with how I hear everything. God, most people want to be near deaf. Really? Wow, that's surprising. Next one is, oh, would you rather be a unknown hero, a famous villain? See, I've had people say to me that you're a hero, and then I've had other people say to me that you'd be a villain. I can see myself being both, surprisingly. You know, if I was an actor, for example. This is the question of, do you want to be known in history, or would you rather just do good deeds? It depends what type of villain I am. Can I decide? I think I can decide. Okay, I'm going to decide what villain I am. I'm going to pick villain. The type of villain I am, I'm like Robin Hood. That's the villain I am. I steal from the rich and I give to the poor. And I'm very much known for that. Because Robin Hood was a villain, kinda. He was like a hero villain. He was like an anti-hero. So technically he was a villain. So we're going to be like that. We're going to be like Robin Hood. So there you go. Most people don't want to be a villain, but we're going Robin Hood. Next one is... Oh my god. Oh, that's easy. What is this question? Would you rather never again play a game on your computer? I'm currently on a computer. Or never again play a console or portable device game? Is this even a proper question? I mean, come on. You know, yes, I own an Xbox and a PlayStation 4. I'd throw them in the bin tomorrow if that was to save my computer. Like, there is no question. I own a 3DS right on my desk playing Pokemon. I don't care. Computer all the way. I'm actually surprised that 38% of people actually chose consoles as well. Because, you know, a console can't do everything a computer can do, where a computer can pretty much do everything a console can do. And a lot of people say, oh, the exclusives. The exclusives, sure, you'll miss out on those. But you can have the same gaming experience with a computer than you can a console. You hook it up to a 50-inch TV, your PC, have a controller, and hey, you're playing a console. It's just the same thing, really. Next one is, would you rather castrate a lamb using only your teeth? Wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator by diving on... Easy, that one. God, people have done this one. You know, if you have a bit of weight to you, I have a bit of weight to me, you can control an alligator briefly, and I am not castrating a lamb with my teeth. No. The thing on the left, I don't think it's ever been done, I hope, and the thing on the right has been done, so there we go. Next one, and we'll probably do a couple more, is would you rather use a touchscreen on all your devices or use a mouse and keyboard on all your devices? Honestly, I'll probably go with a mouse and keyboard because touchscreens, they're great. You know, the iPhones and Apple Watches and everything, they're handy. But a mouse and keyboard, I'm a computer gamer. I need that precision, and I can deal with mouse and keyboard all the time. That's fine with me. God, really? Oh, like how do you play League with touchscreen? You know, that's you know, these are the priorities that go through my head. All right, second and last one is would you rather fart in front of your crush or get caught picking your nose in front of your crush? Always fart. You know, humans fart normally. If you've ever been in a relationship, a good way, and this is my radar on knowing if you're in a good relationship, if you're comfortable to fart in front of each other. If you're in a brand new relationship, you'll be like, oh, I'm not going to fart, I really need to. Couple weeks in, you'll fart and you'll probably laugh about it, or they just won't care. And especially, and you know, don't call me sexist, but if the girl farts in front of you, then you definitely know she's comfortable. Huzzy advice going out here. So easily fart. It's a normal human thing to do. We're picking your nose. Come on, we're not toddlers here. You know, you don't need to do that. You know, get a tissue and you're golden. Next one and final one is, would you rather have a Pinocchio nose or Dumbo ears? That's a hard one. So either what they're saying here, if I'm getting this question right, whenever you lie, your nose will grow, so you have exactly like Pinocchio's nose, or if you have Dumbo's ears, it means you could fly. I think we're gonna go with flying, because, you know, I don't care if my ears are 10 foot by whatever. If I'm a flying human, I'm the only person that can fly. I don't think anybody cares how big my ears are looking. I could be big ear, like superhuman man. So we're going to go with flying. I'd always like to fly. But anyway, that is going to be it for the episode 1 of Either.io. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this funny video. Just something extra I thought I'd throw together. So again, if you want more of this, throw a like on the video. I don't know if it gets over 200, 300 likes. Maybe I'll do it, you know, once a month. It won't be a very, you know, regular thing, obviously, but it's just something that breaks the content a little bit up a bit, which I kind of like. So thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, like it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.